The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now. And we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and Dave Collins with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Sooners will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, let's take just a second and talk about Ole Miss. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot of the conference title, and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff, and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like both these squads, really good football.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football. No answer. Second down, they go for the pass. They give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with 2 great plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. The sweet feet buy a little time. There he goes. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
And I tell you, I love this call early in the game. You know why? You get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good. You show the defense that he's a threat to run the football. I love that call early in the football game.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of a great field position.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt about it. They've got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play. And the big fella is nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
To the air. It's Fussell. Moves away as he feels pressure. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He turns this into a nice game and gets down to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Time to take a shot. Makes the catch at the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open receiver.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And it's in. If you take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like he was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Motion from the wide. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Back open in the middle. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker sitting in the backfield, throw the football. He'll handle the rest. Get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Dobbs. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Give to the running back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every day. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Back to the ground with the running back. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
Well, this running back has been the only guy who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expect him to get the ball again.
The Land Sharks circling. The crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Trying to keep the drive alive. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. That time they were in their own territory. That took some lower intestinal fortitude.
It definitely did. And listen, if that's what you're going to be, that's who you're going to be. You're going to be that kind of offense and be aggressive, then stick with who you are. And apparently, nowadays, going forward on your own end, it really ain't nothing anymore.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab inside the 30. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown Sooners! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 flash today. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but it's been a close one so far. They're up by 7 over Notre Dame. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes fine. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it in the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's moving out of the pocket. It's complete on the right side. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
On the move from inside his spot. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Now this offense is back on the field. Motion from the back. To throw, it's Russell. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback may change this route. They'll go back to the air on second down. He's looking deep. Makes a grab down the middle. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Rebels. He got a step and just dusted the zone now. Let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation where we might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly chewing up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something to take it out.
He'll bring it back from inside the spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started by making that big play, hoping that this offense, this quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they get it right back to it.
Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion. And another big play from a Sooner receiver. We've seen that before. Some places you might get grades like C, D, all A-pluses here.
And he grabbed it like a lamb and serving up busted chops like you've seen this offense do so many times in the past.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete to the left. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
That's a good job by the drag right there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. Turning it off. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown Sooners.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll start the return inside the spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Russell. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the back. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Sooners are now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Looking to the big tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. Going up against one of the best defenses in the country, you've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was on that last one.
A big looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, and good.
They ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Fires to the middle.
They let him catch that.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. You get that turnover, and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Second down, he'll throw it. There's the pressure. Hauls it in. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. It'll be third and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the fourth down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Punt is in the air. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Now the play fake. And as he throws, just missed on the connection.
Get it on.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hogs it downfield. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. The 30. He's at the touchdown. Ole Miss. This defense making a big play, putting it in the end zone.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Looking downfield on first down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Makes a move. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Told y'all, Chris. Y'all thought it was a game.
You start the second half. You take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Memphis needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Bluff City behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida Atlantic. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. From the gun, the running back has it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You'd love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Rebels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Rebels have it with a first and 10. Looking to pass, it's Russell. Flips it out to the back. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. Instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times, if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Might be calling a hot route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Gonna take a shot. Catch and stride inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Looking to fire.
Ah, damn, I thought his ass was turning around.
They punctuate the
Please.
chance for a trip to the end zone.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Coming out with it, it's Thomas. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. He'll try to do it himself. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage gets a scrambling quarterback and hurt.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off, he can make big plays, he can shoot some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Working on the right. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. When you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown, DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get...
Oh, he's got some space. Makes it past the marker. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game. They're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And the Sooners just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense, but this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back, let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. He almost had the pick, and that could have given him a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he
gets a hand on it, it's blocked.
Oh, and the defense needed that, right? If that field goal
They really let their bad block by Steve.
Possession game, but by getting the block and keep this thing really close, let's see how their offense can respond.
They'll put the ball in play just inside their 40 at the 39. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job contained by this defense. And in order to do that, end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Pocket breaking down. Fires on the move.
Oh, shit. What the fuck he came from?
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. He's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. That last play is this defense on its heels. Now it's first and 10 from the 21. To the air on first down. Unloads to the right. Finds his man open. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they take it in for 6 more points. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure at this rate. He's on so much fire. We might as well just send everything. Blitz everybody. Live with the results. Because everything else is working anyways.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. He'll start this drive going to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him. Just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll win the final period here on third down. Fires left. And the big deflection on third down forces a fourth down.
After that incompletion here, tied in the fourth quarter, you've got a decision to make with this field position. Do you want to stay aggressive and try and go win this game now and bleed a little bit more clock, or do you trust your defense and punt this away to get you the ball back so you can still win?
Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the fourth quarter, an opportunity to move on top. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Well, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. To the air, it's Russell. Now improvises. Going to try to get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the game complete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Trying to move the sticks on third down. Making side adjustments here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs, we got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this third down. It could come back to bite them.
The Rebels will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A low-line drive and not his best work. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The short hands, it's Thomas. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. From the gun, wants to pass. That's real big. It's Thomas. Defense falls on the wall. Going to be a turnover.
Low for this offense. You got the football in the fourth quarter, a chance to go take the lead. Now you turn it over. Your defense is going to have to go out there and step up for you.
Might have to give the coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on. And his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down. We're just trying to find an easy completion. The shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throwing right. Wide open downfield. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? That's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute period.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Touchdown, Oklahoma! They move on top here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute these moments. People get tight. The score is tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass, it's Russell. Looking downfield. It's caught. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And they trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure coming. Quickly to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He's going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
And the Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws.
And the D chooses to bring pressure. A lot of times, big moments when you get in these fourth quarters, regardless, like pull the trigger, be aggressive, bring the pressure to them. They do hit the QB as he's throwing and force the incompletion.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He'll throw on third down. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the fourth, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. He wants a big play here late. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Trying to make magic with his feet. QB got it himself. What a great job to get out of there, pick up the first down, get out of bounds, clock stopped, and now they'll reset.
Listen, everybody practices a 2-minute drill and trying to go fast, but it's really nice when the quarterback has his time to get his thoughts clear, understand down and distance, maybe audible at the line of scrimmage. He has that right now because he did.
Into the end zone for a touchdown, and now just 1 point away from a tie.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, he needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for two? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a huge decision.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the fourth quarter. He'll take the knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Backed up now here, second and long. The play-action fake. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. And the Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. looking to throw on first down. Going for the big play. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. We'll get it started here in overtime. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me,
And
dude.
they score first here in overtime. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job on the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop him.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple of years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Makes the grab all close to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Working the middle of the field, we knew we needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is the top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical, you know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Third down, and they need a touchdown to stay in the game. Quick catch on third down. And into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Now first down here in the second overtime. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of the time to get to that first down marker.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzles. With that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Caught behind the line. It's Washington. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. A little release to the back. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Now to keep this overtime drive going on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration. So my running back can fall forward just like that and get the first down.
1st and goal, they'll try to take the lead here in the 2nd overtime. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Sooners want to crank the tempo. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Got it in to take the lead here in the 2nd OT.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a day.
He's got him in the flat. They do not get the 2, and now the lead sits at 6 in double OT. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. The run from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they're really make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
The Rebels have moved it inside the 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the ground. He's got it again. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Man, you played the whole game. Now it's coming down to what, a couple of plays. It's in overtime. You're starting to move the ball closer to the opponent's end zone. Gotta make a play. Gotta protect the football. What's your go-to play after watching this whole game develop?
And just nowhere to go for that run. You had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Huge 3rd down to keep the drive alive. They need a touchdown on this possession. Dropping back, it's Russell. Quarterback extends the play. He wants it all.
No! They made me switch speed. Wow.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns in the day. What a ball game.
Have to go for 2 here in the 2nd overtime, and this one would win the game. They'll go to the air. They got it! The 2-pointer for the win!
I knew that when you think it too. GG.
Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams. And that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good. And I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect on them.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollock and Jesse Paul, I'm Mike Davis. You've been watching